Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And we're off from Tampa. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42. Baker now off the play fake. Get some space around midfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. He rolls to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Baker. Out left and Otton makes the grab. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
22 yards. And a first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Irving. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Baker now from the gun.
6-yard line.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. It's a James Conner touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Now a hit, Mayfield loses the ball. Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. Bucs getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
It's Connor again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Right back to Connor. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
They're going to go. It's Purdy. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. His first throw is an interception. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Got a man, this is Evans. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made. It turned it into a significant gain.
Down the field, Evans has it. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. The first down carry for Connor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. Shoves him on. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Now here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bucks have the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Great fake. It's Mayfield. Finds him on the crossing route. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All set to go now from the 35. First down, here's Baker. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So 20 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Connor gets it here to begin the drive. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Bryce Huff in on the tackle.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Connects on the crosser. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Right side, this is Ibuka. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. From the gun, Mayfield. Taking a deep shot here. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it sets up 2nd down. Baker throwing again. Complete out to the right side. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. The 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Riley Dixon on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He fields this at the 18. And all right, they're only going to have enough. Time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. McLaughlin McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, Purdy. He's on target, Watkins. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the 49er first down.
Going with Connor here. He's still going at the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running left, it's Connor. And they're going to give away a couple here on this 1st down play. The defender there to send him out for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. He throws a bullet deep to their... Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And this is going to come to an end right on the 32-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Wish we had the huddle, Mike.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. And incomplete to open things up.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry for James Conner. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. A little short pass. This is Everett. On the move past the 40. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown, 49ers. Gerald Everett, 58 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jake Moody now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
It's a gain of 8.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
4th down, Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. This is caught by Evans. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
18 yards, first down Niners. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers. If the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
A gain of 13 yards.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Touchdown.
Cooper Kupp, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
They go play action. Mayfield. Over the middle to Evans. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Buccaneers.
Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll try and run for it with Connor. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the 1st down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. Purdy looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Connor up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the Buccaneers 30-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one. No gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't fumble, really. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone. It looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Matt, you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Mayfield on play action. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton, 52 yards. And the Buccaneers have regained the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
49ers 17. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Shotgun now with Purdy. And he is caught. Fighting his way through contact. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Juwan Jennings, 69 yards. And the Niners have moved out in front. Moody good with the extra point. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the
Take
two
their
of
breath,
us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Here's Mayfield. And a catch right side by Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Mayfield down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now Purdy. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 48.
Out of the gun, Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Going up top for cut. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard
To throw, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's Purdy. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Following the interception, Mayfield out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Mayfield off the play fake. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And a first down. First and 10 at the
Play fake. Mayfield. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. From the 35, here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 32.
They go play action. Mayfield. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herndon. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus.
And he hauls it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, 49ers 24.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. From the gun, and give to Conner. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Conner going to get it again on second down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
James Conner with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken the lead here this third quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. 31, Buccaneers, 28. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Get set. 18. What's up?
Connor going to get it again on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Purdy from the gun. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there in the return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering to the field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Running the toss to Irvin. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
46-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. A little short pass. This is Everett. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. An ideal down and distance to 2nd and inches. They run behind center with Connor. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, a run with Connor. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
And they take a knee. And that kneel down a little extra sweet. You get the win, and you knock out somebody's perfect season.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because it's not a championship game yet, but the team that's undefeated feels like a champion. So you want a little bit extra in this one. Yeah, they've got to feel great about taking a knee here.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Tampa.
What are y'all doing?